Cue the music. Let's go. I'm your boy Ro, contributor for State of the U and OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys, and welcome to Student of the Game. Hey, before we begin, peep the top left. Caneswear, a proud supporter of Student of the Game and X's and Row, the everything store for everything Canes. Check them out at their Davie store location or online. Kenny, Brett, and the boys, they'll hook you up. Hey, let's start off with a bang, shall we? You have TVD under center, and you've heard of like ball control and like ball skills from a point guard. But it's so huge and critical for a quarterback to make sure that he has good ball skills. Because I want to show you something right here. Defensive end, linebacker, okay? When they go ahead and they see the ball fake, watch it. TVD's going to put the whole ball out right there. Look what it does. It takes one step from the defensive end, who was left uncovered. And I've seen this a lot. Oh, you left the defensive end uncovered. It's an easy way. Sometimes you just put them in conflict, give them a little bit of eye candy, and now you're playing like 11-on-10 football because this defensive end's not going to focus or matter whatsoever. Like I said, linebacker takes a step in. Defensive end takes a step in. They took the ball fake, and watch what happens. That little separation, now you got to go ahead and just sing praise to the blocking. Here you go. You have Arroyo out here. Good. Now down here. Good block. And this is just speed. This is just unadulterated speed. To the house. Flip it for me. Bang. We're off and running. A lot of puppies this week. Woof, woof. We got this. Now, I know this play made the rounds in terms of the national media as a potential catch of the year candidate, and it is that good. But that play never has a chance to get off the ground if the University of Miami offensive line doesn't block it right, including a freshman running back. Because watch, CCSU is going to go ahead and do a little twist. They're going to try to give you some A-gap pressure. Look at the slide in. Good job. Way to get there. Hold up at the point of attack. Obviously, that gives the time necessary for Jake Garcia to make this throw. And before we get there, let's back it up. Because as a quarterback, pretty high index of suspicion. I'm looking down into the boundary that I have man one across the board. Good job by Jake Garcia. Little subtle head warfare here because when he first opens up, he opens up that way. He's staring down the middle of the field. That's good because that's going to keep the safety at bay. That's what you want to do as a quarterback. I already know where I'm going with the football, right? I know this is man one. I have a one-on-one matchup. I'm going to try to let my guy beat the other guy. And does he ever? But good job now on that back foot. That's when the head snaps around. Safety's nowhere. Oh, my goodness, this catch. Wow. Bang. I know we just called this the video of the puppy, but some of these old dogs can still bark. And I might have caught somebody last week on an effort play, but this is how you respond. Zero tech defensive tackle. Watch when the quarterback throws the ball. This is essentially 6 yards past the line of scrimmage, and this is a hustle play. It's going to take that kind of effort down the back end, boys. Yeah, you could teach these things in practice. You know, pocket drills, how to circumnavigate when you have pressure around you. But when the game kicks on, you'll notice either kids have the pocket awareness and the pocket presence or they don't. And in this case, I'm going to prove to you how a subtle little step bought you the time for this touchdown. Because pay attention to Jake Garcia. Look at where he's lined up. He's right on the hash, okay? So at the apex of his drop right here, okay, he's starting to sense the pressure from the backside. He doesn't see it. There's no way that he can. He just feels it. And watch what he does. You saw him at the hash. Now he's right on the logo. Just innately, instinctively, he ends up getting away from the pressure. Just a couple little steps. A lot of times you think of elusiveness in the pocket as the only way to go ahead and buy your time and make plays. Sometimes it's just mastering the space that you're in. So there you go. Right on the U logo. Bang. Ace gun. One tight end, one running back. 2x2 look. Mirrored concept. You're running a Z out, and you're running a corner out. TVD on this one stands for Tyler Van Dyne. And you got to understand what the quarterback's staring at here. Right here, you're reading the corner, the cornerback. If the cornerback stays up, you're going to go ahead and hit the corner. If the cornerback rotates back, you're going to hit the Z out. Good anticipation right there. Corner stayed up. There's your window. That's exactly when the ball needs to come out. This is perfect timing, perfect window of opportunity. Bang. Good job. Super senior. with the touchdown, St. Thomas. Woohoo. All right, let's back this up, because one of the things that I noticed is kind of, I don't know if this was taught, because both of the outs fall. And I don't know if they're just doing this to kind of like, look, one falls over here and then, right, one falls down over there. Like, they both fell on that play. I'm confused. There's a lot of fine quarterbacking elements from TVD on this clip that I'm going to highlight. But before we get there, you got to go ahead and commend Charleston Rambo, because his ability to make a play on the ball, to show intense body control, that even when the quarterback leads you just a little short, that's how you go ahead and build rapport, because you're able to make a play on the ball. Great job. But first things first, see, I like this. Pay attention to the running back. What's the first thing at the snap of the ball that he does? Head was in the middle of the field. He wanted to make sure that the blitz doesn't come before becoming that ancillary check down. I prefer that, especially the way University of Miami has been blocking it. This is probably a better option moving forward. Now, pay attention to TVD's head, right? Look at what he's doing. The whole time, where's his head? Subtle head warfare. Again, all staring down the middle of the field. You want to know why that's important? Because you got to go to a week ago. This was De'Aaron King. This was a safety rotating across the field, now coming back. He's keying on De'Aaron King's vision, his head. And that's what brought the safety back into the middle of the play. That's what led to the interception. So when you go ahead and have a quarterback who can master his head on little things, because here's TVD, that's when the head snaps around. He knew where he was going with the ball. One-on-one matchup, there's Charleston Rambo's elite body control on that play, led to the touchdown. Bang. I've seen some perfectly timed play calls by opposing defensive coordinators this year. Well, this one, that's not going to be one of those examples. Pre-snap, they're trying to show a two-safety shell. They're rotating this safety over the top. It's this safety who's attaching in man. So it's all going to be man coverage across the board. Man one, here's man coverage, man coverage, man coverage. It's this safety who's attaching to Will Mallory. And watch what happens when he does. He's chasing Will Mallory, runs himself right out of the play, and that's what leads to the touchdown. Bang. I love to watch sacks. I love to watch interceptions. I'm always curious, why did the quarterback get sacked? Why did he throw an interception? I like the good things too. I like the touchdowns, and we've showed a couple on this video. But this sack, it's funny to me, because when the defense comes up and they show 6 in the box, right, you got to anticipate what if they always come. What is my nightmare scenario? So sending the running back into the flats, now you are vulnerable. Now, they don't bring 6, but I don't think the offensive line got the message, because this is what it looks like when they go ahead and jailbreak. Obviously, we have a left guard. He doesn't block anyone, and we have a right guard that's confused. This allows the sack to happen. Now, if you have your running back still there, maybe you could get this block straight up. But as a quarterback, when he's gone, I got to realize the pressure's coming, and I got to get rid of that ball now. Do you want to get rid of RPOs? No, I don't want to get rid of RPOs. This is a post-snap RPO. This is why you need to keep this element in your offense. Because when you go ahead and see this much cushion, look, Jake Garcia is going to go ahead and put the ball right here. He's reading this post-snap, and it's wide open. So you go ahead, you pull the ball, you throw, 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackles, and you get a big play. Keep the RPO.